Hello, hello. We're doing some chill RuneScape vibin'. I'm not really sure what's going on, but give me one sec. Bam. Let's go there. Bam. Okay, so it says there's a Christmas event here. So I am going to teleport to Lumbridge, which is the starting town. See what's going on. Yeah, if you've never watched my streams, welcome. Today we'll be doing the Christmas event and then grinding, I guess. I'm not really sure just yet, but that's okay. Alright, so we're at Lumbridge. Where is this Christmas guy? Wanna wait, one will, blah 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 blah. No, I want Christmas stuff. I like that dude's wearing a Santa. Oh! The Santa hats? Is that what's going on? Are people just wearing Santa hats? No, they're not. Oh man, okay, so that's the thing, is everyone's wearing Santa hats right now. Interesting. That's a lot of Santa hats that just need to be mine. Oh, Davinci, what are you doing? Yeah, I notice you're being there. Stop it. Sorry guys, Davinci's trying to... He's not doing so hot today. It's alright though. So what's the Christmas event? We getting... What's going on? Are they dropping Santa hats? I want Santa hats. Give me a Santa hat. Woman, give me a Santa hat. This is a Christmas event. I'm here for it. Hans, what's going on? Nope. No, that's Christmas event. Okay, so it's just people are just wearing Christmas hats. Christmas hats. Santa hats. That seems to be a thing here. But they're not giving me Santa hats? But I want Santa hats. What? Eh. Mind rune. Doesn't help at all. This guy's supposed to be leading us to Jack Frost. But I don't know what's going on there either. Jeez, what is this? What? Jack, what's going on? Why'd you freeze the field? Alright, alright. Well then. I don't think that cow will try coming back here again in a hurry. Start the Christmas event? Yeah. How does it work? You just need to step in. Ice is slippery, so you should keep going straight until you find an obstacle or some ground you can step on. I wonder if I can get you to draw something dot to dot. There, I'll give you the beacons to aim for. Start with this one. Bam! Oh, this is tough. Huh, Oh, I can't make it the right way. Ooh, this is tricky. Ooh. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Here we go. Pro. Aw. Come on, we can do it, we can do it, we can do it. Up a little bit more. Come on. Yes. Why are there bushes moving around? Okay. Interesting, interesting. Not really sure how. I gotta try. I gotta try. Nope. 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 Sliding all the way. Ah. Dang. This is difficult. Yeah, that one's just back and forth. That one doesn't do a whole lot. Whew. Let's go. Ah. I have no idea how to get to that one. That's so frustrating. Let's go. Oh. Can I get... Too bad you can't bump into each other. Hmm. How do you get to that one? They just went the wrong way. Hmm. Hmm. How's everyone doing? How's Chad doing today on this wonderful Wednesday? Anything fun? Anything worth noting? Yes. It was pretty cool. I'm down for this. Okay, well, if you can just do that, that changes a lot of things. I definitely thought it would be something a lot more complicated. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I gotta watch out for that. Wow. Look at this. Come talk to me. Was that a heart? Did I just draw a heart? Is a Jack Frost in this game just a chill dude? Wasn't the nearest dot to dot. It's my first time. Oh. Of your ice skating journey and you still did better than a cow. How about trying the ramp? I will guide you. I don't know. Trying the ramp? Okay. Okay. Let's see if it happens. Why did that not go straight? No. Boo. My good sir, that was the epitome of straight. Let's do it. Nice. Keep following the beacons. I'm going to try something. Oh, there's a shark. That was great. Come back and talk to me. All right, all right. That was pretty cool. Wow, that was amazing. I'm starting to feel it was a really good idea. You just put an ice shark in there? I don't know. How much of me challenges to keep you on your toes? Anti-Santa. The hell? Anti-Santa? Did my dad send you again? I heard mirth coming from this place. Life is pain and fun has no place here. No place here indeed. Oh no. I designed to make people feel and escape the pain of life. Trust me on this one. I have an idea to make him go away. Just follow my lead. This adventure has unwittingly helping me test it. You're using me to test this. Do you really think your little tricks are going to work on me? Anti-Santa? He does look super evil. If you don't believe me, I'll show you. Let's start by getting you in the arena. Right this way, unless you're scared. I do not fear pain. But if you are found to have been lying, I will get back to you. Oh, you're going to give Anti-Santa joy. How is this the reality of life? Grab some snow from the pillar and help me with this pelting. I wonder if everyone can see Anti-Santa, or if it's just me. Come on, Anti-Santa. Am I missing? What's going on? Come on, Anti-Santa. Get him. Take that, Anti-Santa. I have no idea what this is. This is puny. More! Yes. Is he liking this? Is he into it? The cold never bothered me anyway. Ow, still not impressed. You have no items. Oh no, we need more snow. Take that, you snowman. There's water trickling down my spine. How does he have any fat if he's just a skeleton? Oh, I missed. Why am I missing? This is becoming irritating. Yeah, well, quit being a bummer. I wouldn't call it pain. Okay. We can do this. Come on. What are you doing, Anti-Santa? How long are you going to keep this up for? I don't know. I don't know. We'll just have to keep trying. It's going in my boots. What? This is so weird. I get the idea. You can stop now. They are not crushing enough. Do I need to show you the kind of dread this little arena has to inspire for me to consider leaving you to it? That's because you haven't seen the worst of it yet. For a start, it only takes one bad step to fall unceremoniously on one's bottom. That happened to a cow earlier. And although I could mime it again, I'd really rather not. A cow, did your father not teach you to call humans names? I had to de-ice a path to get it back out. You'll make me slightly denser. Your disrespect shows no bounds. Oh, we're gonna sumo him. That's not what I had in mind for this time of year. Anyway, Anti-Santa, behold. Time for Shaggy to come crashing and crushing. Alright, you made me denser. Alright. Yeah, I don't want to... Here we go. That was pretty good. I think I cracked a rib. I'm impressed. This will do really nicely. I will go and wipe mirth off someone else's holidays. This is evil Santa business. I hope I don't see you again. I should have gone in front of you brushing the ice to make you go faster. Anyhow, you're back to being a stick. Ice is pretty deadly, which is convenient because I don't think he would have... We could have talked him into leaving. Nice smiley god, I would like you to do me one last small favor. It's not too bad. It's a wild goose over there, if you would kindly pet it for me. A wild goose with a hat. It's very soft and well worth a pet. What? Where's this goose? There's a goose worth a pet over here. I don't see him. Oh, there he is. A nice honk. Pet goose. Of course, you honk. Looks like you've stood up both your hands. That's lucky. That goose has a fearsome name, which only reveals to a select few, but it's all honk and no bite. Okay. I'll have lots of stories to tell. Defeat Anti-Santa, and I've topped up by sending you on a wild goose chase, which you came back with both hands. I can't thank you for your help without a little something. Here are a couple of cool things that I think would fit you well. Oh, snap. Snow globe and icy jumper. You want to give me more challenges, but I don't care. There's still things for you to complete. You get nothing for completing them except the knowledge that you have done something cool. I've got a list here, which you can check at any time. Okay, I'm busy. I gotta put my icy jumper. Excuse me, I've gotta look super cool. Wear my snow globe helmet. Hello. Come on now. Tell me that's not great. Tell me that's not the best thing. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm gonna have to put that stuff away for my fishing. That's satisfying. Alright. That's crazy because each of these things, the party hats and the Santa hat, were worth, they're probably not anymore if they're just giving them out for free, billions of dollars. Billions of dollars. And now they're just like, hey, here, have two of each. I don't know why. But just do. Just have a couple each. That's crazy. Holy. Back to Barbarian Village. Back to Barbarian Village, and then to Edgeville. Come on, go, go, go. That guy is just not. Why are you going so slow? Hello? Keep going. Keep going, little guy. I know you want to. I know your dreams. There we go. Put that back on. Wow. Look at my sweet icy exterior. That's satisfying. Deposit. Deposit. Yo, if there was a bank account that had this kind of stuff in it, a couple years ago, you could sell that for like real money. Like real money. Holy. Oh shoot, I need to buy feathers from the exchange. That's right, I forgot. Well, that was cool. That was a cool little Christmas event. I wonder if examine. Festive, functional, and fashionable. Okay. It's too bad it doesn't. Oh, view equipment stats. There we go. Defense bonus. There's none. If I remove the axe, it offers no. Wearing a snow globe as a hat does not offer any bonuses at all. Which is really just sad for everyone involved. That's... Oy, oy, oy. What is RuneScape doing? Making that stuff just like obtainable again is freaky. Yeah, that's crazy. Grand exchange, please. Where are we? Grand exchange. Grand exchange. Okay. That was cool. That was that was fun. How do foresters get campfires? That's what I want to know. Where's my money? There it is. 20,000. Buy feather. Feather? Did you mean leather? Boom. Nice, nice. 12 grand for 4,000. Eh. There are worse things. There are worse things. So yeah, how's everyone's holidays been so far? I know it's kind of early for holiday talk, but you know, it's, I don't know, it's just one of those things. The whole month is basically dedicated to holidays, right? You can't get away from it. It's always around. As soon as Halloween's over, it's just like Christmas. You literally can't get away from it. Like looking at the stores and stuff, the whole like seasonal section that was all costumes and Halloween decorations, the night of Halloween, they swap it all out for Christmas stuff. It's so frustrating. I like Christmas, don't get me wrong. I like Halloween better. Just because I don't know, it feels more fun. Christmas is very much like a family holiday. Whereas I think Halloween is more, you do what you want, whether that's like partying or trick-or-treating or haunted houses or whatever, right? Like there's options, right? Oh. Whereas Christmas is a lot more, you hang out with your family, you guys have your rituals, your Christmas rituals or Hanukkah or whatever, Kwanzaa, if that's you, right? And you just you do those things. You know, there's not a lot of shift from year to year. You're kind of connecting. It's cool though, because I don't know, for me, I go see my family, who I don't really see the rest of the year. So it's cool to kind of connect with them. And just catch up, I guess. Tell them how I'm a world-class streamer. Yep. Tell them how I'm a world-class streamer. Oh, there's a ping pong guy. I should have said yes to him last time just to show you guys what the ping pong guy does in this stupid little game. It just doesn't give you a whole lot of the rewards kind of suck for the time you have to put into it, because it's not like an in and out kind of thing. And then you get like a couple chaos runes, which is not great for the time you put into it. Perfect. Let's do this. Yeah, so if you were here, that's why I titled it what I did, is because if you were here last time, or if you watched the VOD, or the YouTube, whatever, there was someone just randomly showed up. I was talking about Red Dead Redemption, and someone who has a RuneScape account was watching my channel, which, you know, in and of itself is very cool, but then showed up in game and just like started giving me all kinds of money, and I was like, I I had no idea what to do. I was like, is this a random person? Am I sure this person's from the stream? I don't know. And then after like thoroughly confusing me, they left, and then they followed my channel, which was kind of cool of them to do. But like, I was worried that like the RuneScape mods or whatever were just gonna ban me or something because you just randomly get $4 million. Yeah, I'm not one at a loss for money right now, that's for sure. That's for sure. I should just do, you know, whatever I want right now. I got all kinds of money. Yeah, it's kind of funny. That was really cool. That was an interesting meet. All right, again, more fish for the fish god. Ooh, that was a clean cut. That was a clean cut. So who here has seen the finale for Attack on Titan? I mean, I'm waiting for the. Unfortunately, I'm waiting for the dub to come out just because I've seen the entire series dubbed. So I don't want it to be like. I tried watching it in the Japanese. In Japanese, and because I'd watched the whole series dubbed, their voices in Japanese, I just couldn't accept it. My brain was no. So even though the Japanese finale is out, I have to wait until the dub comes out, which I guess is on the 4th of January. So it's not a huge wait, which I'm pretty excited about. But yeah, it's definitely a very controversial anime manga for sure. I actually am not a huge anime person. Like I'll watch them occasionally, but like people have to recommend them to me. And so this is one that got recommended to me, and like at first I had no idea why it was so controversial. Because all I heard about it was how like, you know, the opinionated everyone on both sides of the argument was. And I'm like, I don't see anything worth being opinionated about, you know, for the first season. I was like, what's going on? Oh, old man. Hey, money. Thanks for that. Let's get rid of that real quick. one more fish. Alright. Start my fire. But yeah, that's I watched what I watched. I watched Seven Deadly Sins, which was it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It got kind of pointless near the end, where for the last, like, I would say, I don't really know where the seasons kind of shifted. I don't know where a season ended and a season started, but there was definitely points at the end. Like I was telling my friend, I'm like, I don't really care about these characters anymore. Like, nah, the story was good, it had a good, and then it resolved, and then that would have been a good spot to finish the story. But instead they were like, also, we're going to just tack on some more. And you could tell it just doesn't belong. Like, it doesn't fit, and it's kind of like, everything was wrapped up. And all the characters, their stories had concluded. And it was just kind of this, moment where you're just kind of like, I wish they hadn't just tried to make this stretch out anymore, because it's kind of dumb. To the point where there's a movie that I haven't watched because I just can't be bothered to. Because the story, it finished. There was nothing, right? So I can't imagine a movie being worthwhile. I do need to watch that. Evangelion? Can I cut a tree? Please cut a tree. Thank you. Yeah, I've heard great things about that. But again, it's like one of those things that you either full send into it and become, the anime guy, or not. And I feel like I'm on the knife's edge there, being like, do I want to dive down this rabbit hole? Am I ready? Am I ready to just go straight into it? Yeah, I've definitely like, because this is the thing. So like, I've gone to like comic expos and all that before, right? And I have dressed up, but I've never, like, I've seen people who will, their life's work is making their costume for that year's comic expo, right? Comic-Con, whatever, right? And I've never done that. One year, I'm not even kidding, I went and I was there early and I saw a Joker outfit and they were literally still setting up. I saw a Joker outfit, I bought it, I put it on in the change room, put my clothes in the bag, and then one of the makeup artists was like, hey, do you mind if I practice my makeup on you while I'm getting ready here? And I was like, sure. So she did the Joker face for free. And then it was so good that I actually ran into a friend there, and the friend did not recognize me. But like, I've never, like, you see some of these like armor sets and it's crazy, right? It's so cool. But I've never done that. And it's one of those things, I wouldn't say I have an addictive personality, but I definitely have a personality of, once I get started, I want to finish something, right? So, like, this is what I talked about before with, like, really good games, is that, do I have the time to sink into this game right now from start to finish? Because if not, I'm going to be mad, right? I'm going to have to start over later. But it's the same thing with you know, with any show, right? If you start it at, you know, you watch a couple seasons and then come back like a year later, how are you expected to remember everything that happened in the show? You're gonna have to start over from the beginning. Otherwise it won't hit the same, right? That's my hot take on it. But I know I'm kind of just like in between. Like, what am I actually, am I gonna be this? Am I gonna be full anime? Am I not? I need to make that decision. These are the big choices. These are the big choices. Yeah, I have crazy respect for people that, you know, they go full out and do it, because that is a commitment. Like, that's crazy, especially when they're, you know, like, someone showed me how they made, if you've ever seen, if you ever played Kingdom Hearts, Birth by Sleep, or Kingdom Hearts 3, this was when, before Kingdom Hearts 3, they had a Terra costume. And so if you don't know, it's very like Final Fantasy-esque armor. And so what they did was they had the body plates, and they had, it was all removable, but it was layers on layers of just like carbon fiber, and it was, they had to made his like keyblade, and it was, you know, identical to the one that he used. And the plates could be removed so that he looked like what he looked like when he wasn't wearing the armor. But then you could put them on to, you know, for photo shoots and stuff. And wow, like that, it looked crazy. It looked crazy. I was like, guy, what do you even say? Like, that's wild. But it's so cool. It's so cool. And I'm thinking I just, you know, deep dive. Just go for it, you know? Just pick a character and just full send into it. I saw someone at one of the expos. One of the expos, Retro Expo or something. Because there's so many. But what they had was a full-on Iron Man helmet, but it had like a voice activation, so it could open up while they were wearing it just by them saying something. And then if they said something else, like I think it was like engage hostile mode or something, the eyes would turn red, and it would have all the sound effects. It was really cool. It was really cool. Yeah, that kind of stuff, I'm like, wow, you know? I was like, how much does that cost? They're like, $5,000. It's like, oh, nice. It's a nice little touch you got there. Yeah, it was super cool. I was looking for black suit Spider-Man costumes, but those are few and far between. Excuse me. Please cook my fish. I don't know, something about black suit Spider-Man I just like the corruptible hero. And here's the thing. Here's the thing about Black Suit Spider-Man. Now that I'm just thinking about it, I'm just going off. Is in the comics, in the movie, in the little like cartoon that was in the 90s, right? Nothing that Venom says to Spider-Man is at all wrong. Like, at all, you know? He's... The stuff he's saying to him makes total sense, and that's what gets me, is then everyone turns around, they're like, wow, Peter Parker, what are you doing? Like, you used to be so cool, and now you're just kind of a dick. Yeah, but like, you know, Peter's been saving the city for however long now, and like, he's never asked for a reward, sure, but like, he's living in his little shitty one-bedroom apartment, right? He can't afford to do anything with his girlfriend. And, you know, it would be nice to get some recognition, right? And nice guy Peter, you know, is too, you know, pure for that, I guess. But Venom's not wrong. Venom's not wrong. What's another thing he says that really hits home? Oh, here we go. Level 16. I think Venom basically says something along the lines of like, quit trying to pretend you're like them. Like you're better than them, you know? You've been doing this for years and you're still trying to live like a normie when you're above it, you know? And I'm like, Spider-Man. Actually. Actually. For that, I get it, you know? For that, I'm Team Venom. And to embrace my inner nerd here, when Venom takes over Eddie, not so much in the movie Venom because that was blech, but in every other form of media, he does it because he basically copies Spider-Man's powers and gives them to Eddie, right? And, you know, Eddie's more down to do it, you know? Eddie's more like, alright, I agree, we should totally just rob these banks because, hey, we don't need to live under the boot of society anymore. I'm kind of like, wow, this is some pretty big topics for a kid's show. It is. I mean, it's one of those things where you're just kind of like, you're just kind of like, is this too real? You know, is it too real? I feel like I'm not disassociating anymore. Dissociating. Well, even everything else aside, if you even just go watch the old Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 3 movie, and there's a part where he's like whining about not getting the office job and, you know, when life is so hard on him, right? And then after he gets the symbiote, he's like, fuck you. You're gonna give me the job or I'm out, you know? Or I'm gonna like wreck your company. Like, now it's my time. And then he's sitting there, suddenly he's got the job, you know? Suddenly he's doing everything that he wants. It's very interesting. It's very dissectable. I feel like you could write a thesis on it. Should I? Should I? Who's gonna pay me if I write why Venom is actually a great character? 1,000 pages by Shaggy. with references by Stan Lee. He's and I've quoted this phrase quite a bit recently, is he's a put your own auction mask on first character. Right? Like, you could you could help people and not get any reward, and that's very superhero-esque to do that. But also, you could do it and get reward. I don't know. It's interesting to see. I feel like, yeah, I feel like if superheroes existed in the world, that I don't think I'd be a fan. Because it would make everything feel so much more mundane, you know? Like, you wouldn't feel like the main character in your story, right? You'd be like, oh, there's a war? Well, send the superheroes in. Oh, there's famine? Well, send superheroes in, you know? Like, there's not... There wouldn't be need for anything. Like, we just stagnate as a species because superheroes would be doing everything. And that's when I became a villain. Yep. And that's when I became a villain. And that's when I revealed that I was Lex Luthor the whole time. Yeah, I'd totally be... Maybe not a villain, but I don't think I'd be pro-superhero if those... if superheroes existed. If we found ourselves, you know, somehow in the superhero universe and Spider-Man was swinging around or whatever, doing whatever the fuck he wants, you know, I might draw issue with that. I might draw issue with that. And if I became a superhero, I'd be so corruptible. It would be so easy. I'd abuse my power immediately. It would take nothing. I mean that in the best way. I wouldn't even need some outside force tempting me. I just do it. Yeah, I mean, if you're a superhero. So yeah, if you're coming into the stream right now, hello. We're just talking about superheroes and how they're kind of a mixed bag when it comes to what they're doing, and it's kind of funny. It's kind of trashy. While we do some fishing in RuneScape. It's a little grind, a little late night grinding. Yeah, we also just finished the Christmas event, which gave out all the party hats, which I don't know why they would do that. I'm still a little upset about that. So the value of party hats is just going to drop down to nothing, which is a little annoying. And Santa hats, and they gave out Santa hats, yeah. And this sweet ice thing to wear on my head. I want to call it an ice shaker, but I know it's not what it is. Ice globe? Snow globe. Snow globe. But yeah, superheroes being corruptible, I think is very compelling. It's a very real story, right? And that's The Boys, and that's, most of them, right? if you give me a superhero that's not corruptible, it's not real, man. It's not real. And I think there's been a few, I mean, The Boys addressed it, but I think there's been a few other shows too that have been like, you know, superheroes are kind of don't really embody the human spirit, you know? What if you watch the series What If on Marvel, where it's a bunch of what if scenarios about the Marvel heroes and their movies and all that stuff. And one of the really good ones that I thought was what if so basically everything Doctor Strange is doing, he's doing it for this girl, right? Even though he's kind of cucked and he doesn't get her at the end of the day, right? Everything he does is for her. So in this what if scenario, in his car accident, in his origin story, instead of getting his hands all messed up, it actually kills off her. And what does that do to him, right? And so what happens is he still becomes a wizard, you know, classic. But all of his efforts now are to go back to that moment and save the girl. And in order to do that, he starts like becoming more demon-esque and absorbing demon energy and demon powers and basically taking shortcuts that require him to be less human. And, you know, at the end of the day, it's a paradox because if he saves the girl, then he doesn't go to become a wizard, right? If he doesn't become a wizard, he can't save the girl, yada yada. So, but I think, I mean, good on Doctor Strange for doing what he's doing. But even in his movies and stuff, he uses his powers for selfish reasons a lot, you know? Like he's not like and Wong. He's not like, oh, we should never ever use our powers, whatever. He's like, oh yeah, you know, I'll send Loki through a wormhole and just let him hang out for half an hour while I talk to Thor, right? He's like, he's not beyond. Yeah, there's a character you can never get me to like believe is worth it. Is Captain America. Nothing about him is real. Everything about him is just like, oh, the American way. We can't do this because of the American way. But I have my shield and the American way. Like, it doesn't... His story just kind of blech. I represent America's interests. But I have a shield. At least give him a gun. You know? There's a real America. I like how they're all wearing Santa hats right now. Oh shit. I was gonna make fun of this guy for doing a fire outside the bank. I haven't fried my fish yet. But yes, corruptibility. Dissociation. These are all big terms that I throw around on this stream probably an awful lot. Probably more than I should, you know. But I guess it makes sense that my ping tuber is DaVinci. Let him think about these things. Yeah, I could go on all these tangents. There was a really good series I was reading. What was it? This was a few years back now, and it was a graphic novel, and it was basically, what was the name of it? The name escapes me. But what happened was, it was the idea that, okay, you were born with superpowers, fantastic, right? And in this world, that's, a bad thing, whatever. Like, oh man, scary. But then there's this, like, secret group that's basically telling people that if you have superpowers, we're going to be running, we're the Illuminati. If you have superpowers, welcome to the club, right? And then there's some people that have superpowers that are like, no, we shouldn't be doing that. It's not the right thing to do. And it's an interesting read. It's good to see where, some people think one way and some people think a different way, right? If that sounds familiar to anyone, please hit me up with the name because it's going to bug me now. Guys, no. Yeah, there are quite a few, I guess. Hey, don't take away my fishing spot. There are quite a few, you're right. Yeah, maybe it's been a tap market recently. Maybe it's been a tap market recently. Not forget to cook this bad boy. Nice. Yeah, superheroes, they've been done. They've been done, they've been redone, they've been done to death. We need new stuff, new content. But I don't know what that is. Actually, I mean, Black Mirror's always been good. Black Mirror's always been fun to watch. Love, Death, and Robots is really good, for those of you who haven't seen it. It's essentially every episode is like its own separate story. And it's all just messed up. Each one of them is just messed up. It's great. And sometimes they have big names involved as well. Yeah, there's one. Okay, there's one, and it is insane, and I love it so much. It's called Beyond the Aquila Rift. And so basically these guys, that's in the future, and time, or space travel is evolved, yada yada yada. It's super great now, all this stuff, right? And what these guys do is they go into like a hypersleep while while their ship automatically pilots them back to Earth after a mission, right? And so the captain wakes up and he's like, okay, so we should be on Earth now, right? And he finds this like his longtime ex, and they were accidentally driven off course and they had to go to this nearby space station, and it's okay, yada yada yada, and it's cool. He hooks up with his ex, has a great time, he's loving it, right? And then one of his other crewmates wakes up and starts freaking out looking at his ex and just having like a psychotic break, and they don't know what's going on, and eventually he has to put him down because he starts saying like, oh, that's not her, yada yada yada. And then what happens is he starts like questioning what's going on because it's almost like a too good to be true thing, right? And finally he's able to like see what's going on for real, and it pulls back, and it's all these ships have been stuck in this like giant spider's web. And then his ex that, he got back together and he's been fucking this whole time is actually this like weird spider woman. And she's like, hey, now that you see me for what I am, do you want me to just straight up kill you? Or do you want to just like, we were having a good time, you want to keep that going? I could just put you back under, give you a little more love, And he's like, yeah, you know what? Put me back under. Let's keep this going because there's no way I'm getting out of here anymore anyway, right? So, but, I like it. I like it because it's the idea that, human error in space travel, they think they're going right back to Earth with no problems, right? It's like you buy a car, and there's going to be no problems with the car. And there's always problems with the car. Your car is never 100% perfect. You can work on your car all day long. It's never 100% perfect. Right? And all it would take, in theory, for space travel is like 1 degree removed and suddenly, you're 500 light years away from where you're supposed to be. Really cool. It's a really cool premise. And there are those... This is another thing, is that there are those spiders that I think their venom does hypnotize as they kill, so that their like prey doesn't struggle as much. So they're like taking it straight from National Geographic. That's some fun. Those are some fun ones. Those are some. Hey, 56. We'll lose some. Those are some fun ones that you take away and you're just like, huh. Huh, Yeah, he talks about beforehand where it's like the one that got away, he really wishes he had gotten back together with so-and-so, and they just happens to find so-and-so at this rescue station. And watching it a second time, you're just like, I see how this was all just way too good to be true, and he should have seen it, and I should have seen it, and... Yeah, there's quite a bit in there, if I feel like I say this every stream, right? If you're willing to look deeper, there's always another level. And last time it was gaming, this time it shows. Tomorrow it'll be, you know, life. There's always another level. That should be my my tagline as a streamer. Always another level. You got it. Yeah, I'm surprised. So I've played a bit more Jedi Academy on my own, just to get through that one mission that was kind of bugging me. I didn't want to have you guys sit through it and suffer, but I didn't do any more of the like big main plot missions. However, that being said, I'm surprised no one really seems to care. And again, I have no idea what differentiates what from what. But nobody seems to care about that Star Wars game. And I'm kind of sitting here like, guys, pay attention, you know? But no one seems to care. So I guess maybe that's an off-stream game. Maybe that's not a stream-worthy game. I don't know. No, I don't know, because that's... It's definitely, I mean, I enjoy it. These guys are having a conversation about politics in Canada. You love to see it. You love to see it. Now I'm thinking maybe just to spice things up, I go to the Grand Exchange and sell all my fish. See what that's worth. After this, after I cook all these guys. Yeah, I'm getting pretty high in fishing. I'm gonna have to get myself in members pretty soon. My mining's pretty high. Smithing is not high. My attack is eh. Members can now burn oak pyre logs and use iron spits. Yay! Yeah, when I was playing Lego Fortnite, okay? And I'm looking at it, you know? And I'm kind of like, why am I not just playing RuneScape, you know? Because there was all this stuff, you know, it had the mining, it had the crafting. It was all the same. I know, I'm like, I like RuneScape better. Why am I not playing RuneScape? Alright, let's go see what these are worth in the free man's market. Bum, ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. Let's get that money. Oh yeah, I forgot they have a bank in there. That's the cooking guild. Is it just a person disguised as a bunch of money? Yes. Fortunately it is. Hold? Where did I get a chaotic hand egg from? I'm keeping it. Thank you for that hand egg. Alright, as note. Let's withdraw all you. All you. $100 Gs. I just gotta wait for them to sell. Look at all this fun stuff happening. Please, GP for people are asking for money to get the bond, which is membership with in-game currency. But I don't know if they realize that it's like $1 billion. Isn't it? Like, maybe I'll go talk to the bond guy. If it's not, if it's cheap, maybe I'll just buy a bond. Cause I'm Mr. Bond guy. Which one is he? Hello, James. Oh, look at my snow globe head. It's my job. How do I buy an old school bond? From the Grand Exchange. Okay, I was just there. Fantastic. Let's do that again. Because if it's like a mill, bond, RuneScape bond. Okay, so it's 9 mil, so I'm 5 off. But that's pretty cool. I think the trout needs to come down a bit. I'm selling salmon, but the trout come down 1. one GP. Sold a total of 10 so far. Good. Good. That's a start. We'll let them stew. We'll let them get nice and heated. Grab this tree on the way back. Yeah, it's been an interesting couple days for sure. I will say that because of the season, daily streaming is not going to be a guarantee. Like I can't guarantee that it'll exist. It's a weird looking fishing rod you got there. But that being said, I will try. And if I can't, I will make it up in January. But at least for the next few days, I should be able to keep it going. Because I know how much you guys like talking about my my taste in video games and things, you know. I know you do. You don't have to tell me. It's okay. It's okay. It's all these whispers, right? Oh, finished selling 415 salmon. Perfect. So I got money. $56. My cooking? You can now catch common tench on Mulch Island. My cooking and fishing are kind of going hand in hand, eh? I think they're both level 56 right now. Yeah, they're both level 56. I don't know how high I want to take it. I mean, I just think this is a very kind of chill, wind down stream, you know? No more fish. Please, sir. May I have the fish? Oh, I better cook my fish. All right. Yeah, I can play more Jedi Academy if the interest is there, for sure. I mean, I enjoy it. so I'll turn it on again, probably. I just want to make sure that it's something other people enjoy as well, you know? Like, it's kind of tricky when no one wants to watch it, you know? But that's fine. That's fine. For some reason, people like clicking on my fishing streams. just casual fishing, guys. We're not doing anything special here, but we're just casually fishing. Oh, I like his like Dracula cape. Well, I think for the time being, that might be it. What is it? That's an hour and a half. That's a decent sized stream. Yeah, and then I think I'll try doing Star Wars again, see if people are loving it. And if they are, good. If not, great. And then come the new year, I'm probably going to have the equipment needed to stream off my Switch. So I'll start doing that, which is pretty cool. And then that opens up the door to all kinds of new stuff. But other than that, I think that'll be it for tonight. I hope you guys had a good time. And yeah, I'll see you later.